Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing another what if, and that is what if Naruto remembered his past, part 2. Now as usual guys, if you guys can please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and follow me on Instagram, to which I'll leave the link in the description below. Now, yeah, just been assessing the situation in New Zealand. Yeah, now we've got a new COVID testing now due to just frustration at the borders. But I just hope everyone around the world now, you see, especially in Aotearoa, protect your guys' still exists. It still exists. And so I just hope that everyone that is watching takes these words into consideration and protect your guys' selves. And not only that guys, I'm quite glad that you guys like these videos. I'm going to bring out more of these ones, more different what ifs anyway. I actually got a lot of different ones that will actually make you guys think. I'm just going to let you know a little heads up. I'm learning a lot about Black Clover. It's really interesting to watch, and I'm also rereading the Boruto series to make sure when it comes to the Naruto Genius Boruto series comes up, I can easily and accurately describe how OP Boruto is going to be, okay? And also explain what Naruto was up to through the whole time span between Naruto the Last and the Boruto series. If you get what I mean, I can go into much more detail, okay? So yeah, but without further ado guys, I talked enough blah. Let's get into this next part of this what if anyway, and that is what if Naruto remembered his past, part 2. Let's begin. Now I'm going to do a quick recap on what happened previously, but I'm also going to leave the link in the description to the part 1 of this video, so you guys don't need to listen to me ramble on. Just watch part 1 so you get the full detail, okay? But yeah, so what happened previously is Naruto as a young kid was going through flashes in his life, having flashes of different things that happened that he never associated with all throughout his childhood. But he noticed though that he started getting stronger, physically stronger as he got older. His chakra started changing, but it was messing with his own chakra. Up until the point where he started doing the academy, Naruto didn't realize that he showed a lot of signs of doing wood style, especially at his young age. But his taijutsu was off the chain. No matter how good Sasuke tried, Naruto blitzed him, beat him down. And Sasuke has grown not just a rivalry but a hatred towards Naruto, a deep one. That Naruto is just this strong, this idiot, this boy here, this loner. And so for Sasuke, Naruto is his absolute goal now, besides Itachi. For Sakura and the rest of the girls, they are quite interested in Naruto as much as they are Sasuke. Naruto's not a bumbling idiot. He may not at the time couldn't make shadow clones properly, but when he saved Iruka when Momosuke tried to trick him and attack him, Naruto learned multiple jutsus, forbidden jutsus, but one jutsu he did use against Momosuke was the wood style wooden dragon jutsu, and he made one at first, and then made two more, and then completely blitzed them, and Naruto, by the third Hokage and Iruka, he gets made a Genin. He joins the what's it called, the academy, but as a Genin. But Naruto realizes that it's hard for him to replicate what happened due to his emotional state. He doesn't know at the time that he needed to put himself in that emotional state. Now for a while after the time when Naruto's doing D-rank missions, he's slowly but surely remembering a lot of things like Madara, Hashirama, Tobirama, Azuna, the Uchiha, the Senju, the Hagoromo clans, the Kaguya clans, all the clans that happened previously that had their rules. Naruto slowly but surely seeing them happen through his eyes. And it's not until the point when Naruto moves on to the land of Wavak, and he slowly but surely awakens the memory of who he is when it comes to the bridge with Tazuna and Haku and them. What ends up happening is because Naruto was in the dome and they tricked Haku into believing that Tazuna was with them, but he was actually underneath the bridge. Haku attacked all of them. As Naruto was losing his mind, instead of falling deep into the Nine-Tails grasp, Naruto's mind completely settled, and all the visions, all the memories, everything became cohesively connected to his own mind. So what happened is the Hashirama life from birth to death, all the way to Naruto's birth to how old he is right there, connects with Naruto's mind as if Naruto has lived those lives, but he's still Naruto Uzumaki. And as he does this, he realizes how different he is. He just blitzes them, uses mean as wooden katana that can, if he stabs you, it could either cut right through you, as sharp as any normal chakra katana, because Naruto can pump his chakra through, but it also can pretty much, if you get stabbed with it or get cut by it, a tree will grow onto you and hold you or bind you. Pretty much like another form of sealing jutsu, but it's a tree-like form that will grow on you, as much as Naruto focuses on the chakra. And speaking about chakra, Naruto is ridiculously has a lot of it, a lot of chakra. So after pretty much Naruto ends Haku using his wood style multiple bladed jutsu and his wooden dome jutsu to completely keep him in, Naruto's Sage Out Fist kills Haku. He appears right by Zabuza, pierces his sword right through Zabuza's chest, ending him completely, and a tree grows out of Zabuza's chest, ending him, and Kakashi now has the Executioner Blade. Naruto and them is now, well, even more worshipped, more than in canon. And I'll state the term worshipped when it comes to the Land of Wave arc anyway, because they look at Naruto. When Naruto defeated Gato's men, he was standing on a gigantic wood golem and a wooden dragon on top of the head. So Naruto really looks godly to them. So for the most part, Naruto has a statue in the Land of Waves by the bridge, the Great Naruto Bridge, symbolizing their belief in Naruto in essence. But when it comes to the Hidden Leaf, they all find out that Naruto can use wood style, and he's just so much more powerful, to the point where they slowly but surely change their views. But when it came to Sasuke, though, due to his own hatred and seeing how big of the gap between him and Naruto really is, Sasuke's mind triggered an emotional connection between the hatred of Naruto and the hatred of Itachi, which correlated in Sasuke awakening his Sharingan, and he has 2 Tomo Sharingans now, and he's able to awaken it. So now that we got all of that caught up to, and everyone now is ready for the Chunin exams, let's get into this next part, okay guys? Sorry for the long recap. So let's begin. Now, as Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura are preparing for the Chunin exams, Sasuke is really aggro towards Naruto, really aggro. Not more aggressively, but he knows that Naruto will just dominate him, blitz him. But whenever Sasuke looks at Naruto, he feels anger but happiness, because Naruto is so nonchalant, like happy-go-lucky. He's like a bright sunlight, you know, and this frustrates Sasuke and also makes him happy. So he craves power even more, at least 10 times more than canon now. And when Sasuke researches that Sage Art is so difficult, in fact, that the first Hokage was as powerful, or if not more powerful, than the strongest Uchiha and the Nine-Tails Fox. So when Sasuke hears about this, Sasuke is shocked. He is just blown out of his mind, the fact that Naruto is that strong. He has no doubt in his mind that the stories upon Hashirama is so connected to how powerful Naruto is, the last wood style expert anyway. Now when Yamato finds out upon Naruto and his how powerful his wood style becomes, Yamato instantly goes to investigate, and because he sees Naruto as a little student, you know, sees the potential in Naruto, and as he talks to Naruto explains he can fully use wood dragon jutsu, he can do massive wood style, wood golem jutsu. Now one thing I'll keep in mind, Naruto at this present time only remembers Hashirama's lifespan at this present time, okay guys, if you get what I mean. Open to the future, if you guys get the hint. But anyway, because Naruto has all of Hashirama's memories, he is smart, very intelligent, thanks to having all that other life experience. And so Naruto keeps it to himself that he is pretty much the reincarnation of Hashirama Senju. And Naruto, when he looks at it, he's happy with how the Hidden Leaf has prospered, but he's really angry at the same time that the Uchiha are all dead. That's something that comes through Naruto from the Hashirama part, and this makes young Naruto upset, and so he tries to close the gap when it comes to him and Sasuke, not in the sense of power, because yeah, Sasuke is nowhere near this Naruto's power, and yeah, nah, that's a stupid, ridiculous gap. But Naruto wants to close the gap when it comes to emotionally as a friend, best friend, be there for him as a friend, you know. And so Naruto tries his best. Now, one thing Naruto keeps in mind before telling Yamato all the other jutsus he can do, Naruto thinks about something really deep in his mind that is actually buzzed him out. He remembers all the clans that Hashirama has fought in his times, the Hagoromo clan, you know, the Kaguya clan, the Uchiha, the Nara, all of them, all the wars, the clan wars that happened previously. Naruto can remember them all, and then he remembers an indistinguishable, undeniable fact that a lot of the clans that Naruto is connected to are near but almost extinct. And Naruto is a young kid thinking about this. He realizes that practically he's one of the last Uzumakis. And if he wasn't thinking about it, Lady Tsunade is still alive, and she's also a Uzumaki Senju, because she's the granddaughter of the first Hokage. Now bear in mind, even though Naruto is the reincarnation of Hashirama Senju, he is still Naruto Uzumaki. So despite his spirit being the grandfather to Tsunade, Naruto don't look at it that way. He looks at it more that his past life, that's his granddaughter, and he has that connection towards her. But then Naruto still but then he looks fully within himself. His Uzumaki clan is nearly all but gone, all but extinct. He's, for my knowledge, I never heard anyone else, but the Namikaze clan is nearly all but extinct as well, from just my own speculation. It's not verified, but I'm just stating, hey, okay. And not only that, the Senjus are all but extinct, and the Uchiha, and this really frustrates Naruto. So he thinks about a plan, and he thinks about an old method of boosting clan population, and that was by the clan restoration establishment, or whatever application, or how you look at it. And Naruto's like, he thinks about it and goes, this would work. So he ponders as a young kid before that, and then he goes back to talking to Yamato as if nothing happened. And Naruto just explains that his wood style has massively increased to the point where Yamato tries to teach Naruto the Eden of Enlightenment due to that sealing, due to he uses to seal Naruto, or the Kyuubi chakra. Naruto states that he already knows how to do it. And so Yamato's like, well, pretty much mission complete. And so as Naruto and them all begin the Chunin exams, as they're walking towards the Chunin exams anyway, Naruto notices that Konohamaru is walking towards him, and Konohamaru bumps into Kankuro, and as Kankuro picks up Konohamaru and he threatens to beat him up, Naruto without hesitating pulls out his katana. He boosts it towards Kankuro and swings the katana right to Kankuro's head, but doesn't cut Kankuro, but holds it right at his head and he goes, you understand that you're hurting not only a member of the Hidden Leaf Village, but the grandson of the third Hokage. Puts the blade up close to Kankuro's throat, and Kankuro and Temari are taken aback by how fast Naruto was, and just how menacing this feeling of Naruto's presence is on him. Kankuro immediately drops Konohamaru. As Konohamaru sees Naruto, he goes, thank you, Naruto, big bro. He runs behind him, and he goes, yeah, what's he gonna do now? My big bro Naruto will easily destroy you. You heard about a story about making giant wood golems and giant wood dragons? Naruto's looking at Konohamaru, is like, hey, come on, calm down. Puts his hand on Konohamaru, and Naruto pulls his blade down, and Kankuro, he was trying to posture looking cool, but Gaara uses his own body flicker technique to appear right by Naruto. And as Naruto looks at him, Naruto goes, I knew you were hanging on that tree. Let me guess. Magnet release. You are, if I was to look at it, the son of the fourth Kazekage. And Gaara's shocked to hear this. And Gaara's like, well, yes, I am. And he goes, Naruto walks up to Gaara and goes, I know what's within you. I can sense it. It's a tail beast, isn't it? And Gaara's eyes open up wider, really wide. And Naruto goes, leans back. And Naruto walks away and goes, come on guys, let's go. And Gaara, he doesn't stop Naruto, but he's kind of shocked in why he just the difference of the presence this man gave him, this young boy gave him. He's never felt this before by anyone. It's not fear that fills Gaara, but power. There's some gigantic power behind this boy. Some enormous energy that Gaara just can't explain. And he doesn't lash out like he does in canon or anything in form like that. He just tells Naruto, hey you, what's your name anyway? Naruto goes, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. And Gaara goes, well, you're right. My name is Gaara of the Sand. I look forward to fighting you in the Chunin exams. Naruto goes, definitely. Naruto leaves with Sasuke and Sakura and Konohamaru. From there, Kankuro and them, everyone does their own bizzo. And when it comes to the Chunin exams, the Chunings don't put Genjutsu on Naruto. A lot of people are really scared of Naruto, hearing about how powerful his jutsu is. So a lot of people are really, really frightened to do anything so much as to get close to him. And now when Gaara hears the stories upon Naruto, he realizes this is the Naruto Uzumaki he's heard about. This kind of godlike being, that's the power he feels. And so he's more excited. It's not a bloodlust he feels, but the rush of someone so powerful that they can challenge him to the point where he either kills him or he gets killed himself. Gaara is reveling in this newfound energy, newfound lust. And as the training exam fully does begin, Naruto pretty much walks past the room where everyone's getting genjutsu'd until he realizes, hey. He walks in and he goes, what are you guys doing? And they go, oh, Mr. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto walks over and he goes, release, and releases the whole class, which shocks the tunings, the two tunings that are guarding the door, because Naruto released the entire class. Sakura and Sasuke were in there, and Naruto goes, what are you guys doing in here? And Sasuke goes, this is where we're meant to be, and he goes, no, we need to keep going. And so they leave the room. They're really frustrated to the point where Sasuke goes to fight the tuning, but what happens is, because Naruto's there and he's scared of hurting Naruto's friend, he tells Sasuke the tuning instantly apologizes to Sasuke and says he doesn't want to fight him, and he says, sorry Mr. Naruto, this will never happen again. Like, that really frightened Naruto. And Sasuke looks at him and goes, didn't need you to save me there, Naruto. And Naruto goes, I didn't think you actually needed saving. I just released the genjutsu on everyone else. You and Sakura broke out of that yourselves. And Sasuke looks at Naruto and goes, what's the meaning of that anyway? Why did we have to do that? We're the part of your team, why didn't you help us out? And Naruto goes, there you go, relying on that notion. We are a team, but you also have your own strengths. One, utilize your own mental and physical abilities fully, Sasuke. And then when you master yourself, you'll be able to master their ability to utilize it with the team, right? And Sasuke looks at Naruto and he goes, you actually make sense. And at this point, Lee walks past. And as Lee walks past, he notices Sasuke and notices Naruto right away. And he goes, Naruto Uzumaki, my name is Rock Lee, and I am a student of Guy Sensei. And Lee does his pose. Naruto goes, Guy. Naruto looks at him and goes, and he realizes Lee's hands, feet, and Lee's main extremities of his body, the wear and tear. And Naruto instantly knows that this boy is really strong, really fast. He's hard work, determination, this kid. And as Naruto goes, wow, you look pretty strong. And Lee goes, well, thank you. And then he goes, you think I'm really strong? And Naruto goes, yeah. And Lee goes, he gets confident, he goes, I'm trying to challenge you there, Naruto. Would you challenge me? Naruto goes, I accept your challenge. And Naruto goes, but first, what kind of challenge is it? And Lee goes, well, to be fair, just in the state that I really can't use ninjutsu really well. Naruto goes, can you use genjutsu? And he goes, no, not really, not well either. And Naruto goes, oh, so you're solely taijutsu based fighter? And Lee goes, yeah. And Naruto goes, oh, okay, very great. I'm looking forward to this. Lee's like, oh, okay, just know, I will not hold back. I heard stories about you. And Naruto goes, well, let me prove the stories right, eh? Naruto drops down and Sasuke goes, you sound a little bit cocky there, Naruto. And Naruto goes, to be honest, Sasuke, me fighting you, it's kind of boring, very slow. And Sasuke goes, what the hell you say, Naruto? Naruto goes, understand, Sasuke, if you have not noticed, this person over here specializes in taijutsu. Look at his hands. Look at the wear and tear. The determination of this boy. And Sasuke look at Naruto and goes, what are you saying? You're a boy yourself. How are you? Like he's just going through his head. And Sakura's like, well, be careful, Naruto. Naruto goes, don't worry, Sakura. And Naruto goes, well, straight taijutsu fight. I'm looking forward to this. I suggest you take off your ankle weights though. And Lee goes, my ankle weights? And Naruto goes, don't think I have not noticed. You're wearing your ankle weights. And Naruto goes, should I surmise that you know how to use the inner 8 gates? And this shocks Lee. Shocks him a lot that Naruto knows about this jutsu. And Sasuke's like, what? The inner 8 gates? And everyone's around that hears this as well. And Lee goes, well, yeah, it's a secret jutsu taught by my sensei. And to be honest, Naruto, no disrespect, but at this present time, we don't know each other fully in the sense of we don't know each other combat-wise for me to divulge said information. Naruto goes, fair enough. You're very, very awesome. And you intrigue me. So let's begin. So right off the back, Naruto and Lee square off, and Lee goes, just know, I don't need to take my weights off at this present time. I'm just going to gauge your strength and speed. Naruto goes, fair enough. then let's begin. And then right as Naruto says begin, Lee and Naruto blink out of everyone's sight. Everyone's like, what the? Sasuke's like, huh? And then Sasuke closes his eyes and activates, and he goes, Sharingan! He activates his Sharingan, but he's straining to see it. And as he sees it, all he's seeing is backwards and forth of punches and kicks clashing all through the room, cracking, punching the walls, everything like that. And Lee's enjoying himself like he's never, well, since he always fights Guy, that's the only person he really has that level, because Neji kind of destroys him at this present time. But when it comes to Naruto gives an excitement to Lee that makes him so happy that he has someone on his level, you know. And as Lee begins to increase his punches, his kicks, his speed, and everything like that, Naruto also does that too. But he starts to focus on something that he remembers in Hashirama's memories. Naruto focuses on using his extra senses, like Frog Kumite, but not as Frog Kumite, just natural sage art, like natural sage Kumite. But without Naruto going into sage mode, he's focusing, using his sensual abilities, slowly but surely closing his eyes, blinking himself in and out of his eyes being open and closed so he can adapt, you know. Just in case he feels in the dark, he can fight in the dark, feeling those senses. So as Naruto pushes his senses even further, he begins to slowly but surely close his eyes in the fight with Lee. At first, Lee notices this and he just thinks that Naruto has something in his eyes to which he could capitalize. But the more Lee presses Naruto, the more Naruto closes his eyes, to the point where Naruto is able to close his eyes and time all Lee's kicks, punches, everything. And as Naruto is able to do that, it's only because he's sensing Lee, in a sense where Lee puts chakra through his hands, feet, and body, and Naruto can sense chakra. So in the dark, in his mind, he's able to see Lee's movements. And so as Lee goes to throw a punch, Naruto bows down. Lee is about to lift his feet up, but Naruto pushes Lee's right arm up, stomps on Lee's right foot. Naruto then comes into Lee's guard, flips him over, and pins him onto the ground immediately. And Lee's shocked. Lee's really shocked that just happened to him. And what happened is, after Naruto does this, Naruto gets up, he pulls Lee up, and Lee is so happy, like he can't believe how great the fight was. He didn't need to go full out to know that Naruto was absolutely holding back, just like Lee was. And as Naruto and Lee shake hands, Lee goes, well, thank you, Naruto, that was the most coolest fight I had with anyone. And Naruto's like, you're very awkward to be around, aren't you? And Lee's like, well, to be honest, I'm really shy, you know, like, I don't. Naruto goes, well, as long as we're friends, and we get to continue doing that, then hey, I'm all for this. And Lee's like, friends? Alright. They both fist pump each other. And Naruto goes, well, I hope possibly see you in the tuning exams. I hope next time we fight that you don't hold back. And Lee goes, well then, if I don't hold back on my true power, then I guess I'll have to let you use your own true ability. And Naruto goes, yeah, but I won't use wood style though, if that's the case. And Lee's shocked at Naruto's statement. Guy watched the whole thing, and as he watched it, he was not angry at Lee, because he saw that instead of Lee being aggressive and forcing fights on others, this was a mutually accepted battle to which they both exchanged not even blows. Like, Guy saw that there was no malice between their hits. They enjoyed their fighting style. And so Guy was like kind of crying in the background, like, yes, my student, you're awesome, and Naruto, you're awesome too, I'm witnessing art. So as Guy praises Lee for his good battle, Naruto and them go to the class to begin the test. Sasuke's really pissed off at Naruto. Even with the Sharingan, Sasuke couldn't even keep up, and just to hear that Naruto was absolutely holding back, this frustrates Sasuke. And this hatred burns within him. He feels it within him. Like it's like a fire that Sasuke can't extinguish, like the Amaterasu, slowly but surely burning away at Sasuke's own kind of mental stability, in a sense. And so what happens is Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura easily pass the test. And when it comes to the Forest of Death, this is an unfair advantage when it comes to Naruto, because he can use Sage Art, Sensing Ninjutsu, and he can sense through trees. Yeah, it's pointless trying to go fight Naruto at all. But they allow Naruto to go in. Anko explains that Naruto technically is tuning to Jonin level even at his young age, but just for the sake of Naruto's placement, he needs to earn it just like everyone else. And Naruto agrees with this. He absolutely agrees. Sasuke, again, pissed off hearing that Naruto is Jonin level. Sasuke goes, what the hell? This frustrates him, adding to the fire. And you'll see this eventually. It's actually going to manifest faster than normal. And I mean the 3 Tomo Sharingan. And you'll see. And what happens is when they come to the forest of death, Naruto senses Orochimaru's chakra, but he doesn't know this is Orochimaru. He just senses everyone's chakra, and he pretty much does like a lock onto them to figure out who they are. Now Orochimaru in this what-off anyway is much more cautious. When he finds out that Naruto can use wood style, at first he thought it was the Yamato clone, or the Yamato experiment. But nope, he sees that Naruto is the 4th Hokage's son, and Naruto is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, and Naruto can use wood style. So Orochimaru is very wary upon how he approaches Naruto and his team, and what and when he needs to approach. He studied Naruto and had Kabuto also study Naruto from afar to understand and ascertain any form of weakness that Naruto has. And what happens is the only weakness that Naruto really has is his friends. It's his only weakness from Orochimaru and Kabuto's perspective. But so what happens is, as everyone begins and they all rush into the forest, Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura all rush in. Naruto goes, tells them all, let's go up top of a tree, to which they do. And then Naruto uses his wood style to open the tree up and make like a sort of little inside house, to which he grabs like a certain thing for Sasuke to use his fire style on, to which Sasuke does. Naruto stabs in the middle of the tree, opens the top of the tree to allow the smoke to go up out of the canopy of the tree, so no one can see where the fire is. It's coming out of the top of the canopy, so it's quite ingenious. And the normal tree canopies can go up to 15 to 30 meters high. So that's or from your guys' country, if I think 30 meters is 120 feet or 100 feet. I'm unsure. 120 feet, I think, give or take. Apologize if I get the measurements wrong. But anyway, Naruto does this, and he also seals off the tree, and from there he makes a plan. He tells Sasuke and Sakura he actually has the ability to sense 3 trees. And Sasuke goes, "What do you mean?" And Naruto goes, "Remember how I told you that I can, if I concentrate, I can sense a whole kilometer in circle and a whole circumference?" And Sasuke goes, "Yeah." Naruto goes, "Well, if I connect my chakra to the wood chakra, or the natural nature chakra of the trees, I can sense everyone that's within the forest." And Sasuke goes, "What the hell are you saying?" Naruto goes, "Simply put it, Sasuke, I can see everyone in the forest of death." And Sasuke goes, "Are you able to?" Naruto goes, "Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Not only am I able to locate the person that has the scrolls that we need, but I'm also able to use wood style through the trees to make a wood clone. So, and by doing so, pump chakra through this tree into another tree that it exits an area, and I can make a wood clone of myself, to which I can grab the scroll and bring it to this location." And Sasuke goes, "Why did you choose this location anyway?" Naruto goes, "Well, you may not be able to see it, Sasuke, but if we run across the canopy after we get all the scrolls, we'll be right at the tower. You jump on top of the tree and you'll see it." Sasuke jumps up, leaves the area where Naruto is, and he sees straight away where the tower is. And he goes, Naruto's quite smart. And then Sasuke, he still has that hatred towards Naruto, but he goes, "Maybe this is a way to get stronger. Instead of tailing him, work with him." Sasuke keeping in his mind, he's like, yeah, maybe. And as Naruto is talking, Naruto can sense the chakra that he sensed before. And Naruto goes, "Sasuke, Sakura, we have incoming." And Sasuke goes, "He's your friend or foe?" And Naruto goes, "We must take any type of threat that comes near us as a foe at this present time." And Sasuke goes, "That's a bleak way of looking at it." And Naruto goes, "Well, remember, it's do or die, right?" And Sasuke is shocked. He goes, "Whoa." And then he goes, "Well, Mr. Plan, what do you have?" And Naruto goes, "Well, I already got wood clones everywhere at the moment." And Sasuke goes, "What? How much?" And he goes, "About 10 to be precise." And Sasuke goes, "And what are their functions?" Naruto goes, "Right now I'm seeing through all the eyes, focusing, watching them all. I'm watching this man approach us. Well, not really a man, a woman." Actually I'm quite confused because this chakra shows both. Weird. And Sasuke goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "His chakra reminds me of like a weird snake." Ugh. And Sasuke's like, And then what happens is right away Naruto goes, "Oh!" And as one of the wood clones see, a giant snake comes and smashes the tree that the wood clone was on. And then another 10 more snakes come and instantly rattle around the entire forest, trying to find Sasuke. Orochimaru can sense the general location to where they are, but he pretty much circles out one big tree. And as all these snakes wrap around it to break the tree, Naruto goes, grabs his katana and goes, You're not gonna get us that easy. Naruto goes, wood style, slams his wooden katana into the tree, and he goes, multiple wooden blade jutsu. And as the snakes are wrapping around, they're all getting punctured by all these wooden blades piercing out of the trees. Orochimaru sees this, and Naruto goes, wood style, ultimate vine snare. And all these vines instantly shoot out from the top of the trees, reaching for Orochimaru. But thanks to his own creativity and his own cunningness, Orochimaru is able to use the Shadow Snake jutsu ability to pretty much break away, keep him away from the trees in general. And Orochimaru is quite impressed. He's like, huh. And he licks his lip and goes, huh, a wood style user. I wonder if I give this boy the curse mark. How powerful would he be? How much of a threat he would be? And I wonder how easy for me it would take to take over his body. Orochimaru licks his lips, but he goes, first things first, I need to take that brat. Orochimaru waves hand signs and summons another 3 more snakes and sends them out, but then Orochimaru instantly coughs out thousands of snakes. Pretty similar to the part where Shippuden Orochimaru fought QB Naruto, where he shot out all these thousands of snakes, while full-powered Orochimaru shoots out thousands of snakes everywhere, rushing at the area towards where Naruto and them are over on the trees. Naruto sees this, and he goes, damn it! Naruto weaves hand signs and goes, Sasuke, Sakura, go onto the canopy now. Naruto's and the Sasuke goes, why? Naruto goes, just shut up and hurry up, Sasuke. Sasuke jumps up, gets on the canopy, and Naruto goes, I hope this works. He goes, ninja art, multiple paper bomb jutsus. Naruto and he goes, does a paper bomb seal on the tree that he is, and he uses his own wood style to pump that paper bomb all the way through the entire tree. So as those thousands of snakes pump up to it, Naruto instantly jumps away, and he goes, expand, explode. The tree expands, shooting massive vines out, catching as much snakes as it can, wrapping its canopy all the way down, blocking it down enough. So when Naruto activates the paper bombs itself, or the bomb on the tree, the entire tree amplifies and blows up, destroying all the snakes, sending Orochimaru flying and destroying all those snakes. Naruto's feeling slightly out of breath, but he goes, let's go. And what happens is Sasuke goes, how are you out of breath? And Naruto goes, I may have a lot of chakra, but using big jutsus like that unprepared and in a rush does catch me off guard, Sasuke. Don't get me wrong, I do have a lot of chakra, but I do get caught off guard of how much I need to use. And Sasuke's like, oh, okay. And Sasuke goes, who the hell was that anyway? Naruto goes, I don't know, but for some reason all I feel is sage energy from Ryuchi Cave. And Sasuke says, sage energy? Ryuchi Cave? And Sasuke goes, is that where your power comes from, Naruto? Naruto goes, no, my power is natural to the earth, natural to the wood, the planet, everything. In meditating and bringing oneself down, absolute balance with nature, and able to draw that natural energy in. Well, for myself, I am naturally connected to the wood style, and the wood element is connected fully to nature itself. Chakra taking in the sunlight, absorbing that, turning that sunlight into energy for itself, so another form of chakra. And Sasuke's like, wow, okay. And so Naruto goes, simply put, I'm able to keep myself absolutely still to the point where I am actually one with nature, and I'm able to take in all that chakra instantly and envelop it, make it to what it is. Perfect sage art. And as Naruto says this, he gets caught off guard just enough for Orochimaru to send a big as striking shadow attack that grabs and wraps Naruto and slams him through a tree. And Naruto instantly uncloses his hands, and as he closes his hands, the snake that's on Naruto instantly pretty much tears apart, breaks apart, and then Naruto instantly slams the ground, to which multiple pillars come up out of the ground. Orochimaru sees this and jumps away, and then Naruto sees what Orochimaru is trying to do. He's trying to attack Sasuke and Sakura, so he makes a wood style jutsu and puts a wood dome around Sakura. But once he's distracted saving Sakura, well, putting one over her, Orochimaru uses this time to rush over and bite Sasuke right in the neck. But this time, because he can sense the massive hatred that Sasuke has, connecting with Sasuke, when Orochimaru bites Sasuke, this time he kind of connects to Sasuke. Pretty similar to how Orochimaru connects with Naruto back in the Shippuden arc, when both the Naruto and the Nine Tails and Orochimaru make eye contact with each other, entering the psychic plane. Similar to that, when Orochimaru does it to Sasuke, he sees the anger, the hatred the lust for power. Sasuke's lust for power is way more, like at least good 5 times more higher than in canon. And Orochimaru knows that Sasuke will instantly seek him out. So Orochimaru pumps in his best seal within Sasuke, pumps in as much as he can, the crystal, making it even better, making it more acceptable. So Sasuke, the moment Orochimaru lets go, Sasuke will black out, but the curse mark will fully be his. This is one duty that Orochimaru saved for someone worthy, and this is Sasuke. And as Orochimaru does this, he instantly sees that Naruto is serious now. Naruto has his katana and rushes at Orochimaru. Orochimaru tries to grab a kunai, but Naruto instantly slices the kunai, cuts Orochimaru right across the chest. And as Orochimaru does this, a wood style grows right out of it and begins to grow around his body. But Orochimaru instantly opens his mouth and shoots straight out of his own mouth, jumps on the trees, and Orochimaru chucks hundreds of paper bombs. Well, at least got 5 of them, but he does the multi-shuriken shadow clone jutsu and shoots hundreds of paper bombs at Naruto. Naruto does a wood style multiple dome jutsu, so 5 domes come up. Sasuke's on the ground, knocked out. He's not in pain, he's actually knocked out, accepting the chakra, and his body's fully manifesting and accepting the curse mark. Sasuke doesn't need the medicines like in canon, because Orochimaru put way more chakra. But Orochimaru gets away using the reverse summoning jutsu, and Naruto's like, ah, damn. And looks back, and Naruto goes over and he begins to heal Sasuke. But Sasuke gets up and goes, enough, Naruto. Naruto goes, I was just trying to help you, Sasuke. And Sasuke goes, yeah, by making me look like a fool. Me and Sakura are helpless in this situation. And yet again, here you come. You come and save us. And Naruto goes, is there something wrong about it being saved, Sasuke? Sasuke goes, maybe I don't want to be saved, Naruto. And Naruto goes, well, Naruto grabs Sasuke's clothes and goes, well, understand, Sasuke, you're a part of my team. I can't have you die. And Sasuke goes, so is that it then? I'm just some extra piece in the puzzle so that allows you to live your ninja fantasy. Is that it, Naruto? And then Sasuke pushes Naruto, and Naruto looks at Sasuke and sees the hatred manifesting more. And Sasuke's eyes instantly activate into the Sharingan. And Naruto goes, what do you even know about pain anyway, Naruto? And Naruto goes, where the hell is this going to, Sasuke? We weren't even talking about that. And he goes, nah, you talk about what you know and what you feel. You know true pain? You have no one. I lost everything. And Naruto looks at Sasuke, and then Sasuke's hatred boils over. He goes, my hatred for you, Naruto, is almost as big as my hatred is for Itachi. And when he says the name Itachi, his 2 Tomo Sharingans instantly turn into the 3 Tomo Sharingan. And as they happen, Sound Ninja instantly appear upon Orochimaru's instructions to attack Sasuke to see how far his power is. And right off the bat, Sasuke senses them just like Naruto. And Naruto and Sasuke instantly go back to back, and Naruto goes, this conversation is not over, damn it, Sasuke. How dare you make me feel this way? And Sasuke looks at Naruto with absolute anger and disdain. Naruto's like, what the hell got into you? Where did that come from anyway? And then Naruto briefly notices the curse mark, and as the curse mark spreads across Sasuke's body, Sasuke instantly disappears. And Naruto notices and goes, Sasuke his strength and speed has dramatically increased. Naruto instantly disappears. They both easily handled the Sound Ninja. Sasuke goes to finish with the last one, but Naruto instantly appears, trips over and knocks her out. Sasuke sees Naruto and sees the opening and goes to throw a punch. And as he throws a punch at Naruto instantly senses it, catches Sasuke's punch and knocks him out, knocks him onto the ground immediately, without Sasuke even seeing it. Naruto went actually full ball, catches Sasuke's punch, turned around, knocked him straight on the ground. And Sasuke looks back up at Naruto. He just saw the massive chakra that Naruto just summoned. All that enormous chakra. All this power that Sasuke briefly has gotten. Even though he is much stronger than anyone that he's around right now. Naruto. He's just so much more. And when Sasuke sees this, he gets up. He goes, fine. Maybe you're right. It's irrelevant now. And Sasuke goes, understand. This fight we have, Naruto, is not going to end until I win. And Naruto goes, fair enough. So it's more, you're not going to stop until you're dead, right? And Sasuke goes, over your dead body. And Naruto looks at Sasuke, sensing the malice, the cruelty, the hatred. It's unlike Madara Uchiha at all. Naruto don't see it. He senses some chakra that's similar to Madara, but he looks more like Azuna. the brother of Madara. Now he looked more aggro and hate-filled than Madara did. Madara looks more soft and happy, content with life. But Azuna reminded me of Tobirama, cruel, sadistic, corrupt. And so Sasuke's taking more of that route. And when Naruto sees this, they all head out. All three of them head out straight to the tower, and from there they come second to Gaara in the team. Let's just state. And when the training exams get picked for the fight, it's Sasuke versus Kiba, Sakura versus Ino, and in this what if anyway, it's Naruto versus Neji, and Hinata versus someone else. Hinata versus Sasuke, let's just state. And so what happens is, when it goes down, Naruto doesn't really hate Neji. He doesn't have no form of hatred towards Neji. He sees that Neji is the Hyuga prodigy and all that, so he just stays back and looks by. Hinata's not worried for Naruto, but she's excited, and she walks over to Naruto and she goes, "I'm looking forward to your fight, Naruto-kun." Naruto goes, "Thank you, Hinata." He grabs Hinata's hand, and Hinata blushes, blacks out immediately. Kurenai sees this, and she's like, "Damn it, girl." Picks her up and goes, "Sorry, Naruto." And what happens is, from there, Naruto waits for his fight. Sasuke easily, sorry I said Sasuke twice, my bad, but I'm just gonna state that Sasuke easily bullies Kiba, but not easy, not in a happy way. Now Sasuke humiliates and bullies Kiba to the point where Naruto gets really frustrated at him. Sasuke not only beats up Kiba but hurts Akamaru. Sasuke pretty much drops onto the ground with Kiba and Akamaru doing their man beast transformation, their Fang and Overfang. Sasuke jumps across, waits for them to be open, and when they both turn around, Sasuke launches the giant fire style fireball jutsu that hits both of them, explodes, cratering Kiba onto the wall and Akamaru as well. And then Sasuke immediately appears and punches Kiba in the gut and throws Kiba right on top of Akamaru. And so Sasuke wins. Naruto is really angry and goes, "Damn it, Sasuke, why did you have to be such a dick and do that?" And Sasuke goes, "I plan to get more powerful than any ninja in this world, Naruto. He was just another stepping stone." Naruto's like, angry. And when Sakura comes to her fight, that ends up similar. End up in a draw, really. Sakura knocks herself out with Ino, and they're out. Now, right away, the what's it called? Shikamaru's still gonna pass his fight. Tamaru's still gonna be her fight. There's Sound Ninja that Sasuke was meant to fight. He just fights someone else. I'm just not gonna bother with them. Sorry if I got you guys all mixed up. But what happens is, when it comes to Naruto and Neji's fight, Hinata fought someone else, but she loses. Oh no, Hinata fights that Sound Ninja guy. Well, man, Dr. Kahu, put your story together, bro. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Hinata fights him and she loses, but she does really well. But this is the part where it makes Naruto angry. When Hinata loses to the Sound Ninja, Neji puts Hinata down and goes, "Ha, and she's meant to be the heir of the Hyuga? How pathetic." Naruto's like, "What did you say?" And looks right at Naruto and goes, "Well, it's true. How is she meant to protect the Hyuga when she can't even beat that person? She can't even beat me. I'll destroy her." And Sasuke goes, "You're not meant to talk like that about your the main families, Neji. That's your name, right?" And Neji looks at Naruto and goes, "Huh. And what the hell do you care about anyway, Naruto? You're alone. You're pretty much an orphan. No one really cares about you. They just care about you because you're wood style. What do you have after that?" Naruto looks at Neji, and Naruto getting really angry, and he goes, "Yeah, you may be somewhat of a prodigy, but so am I of my own entire clan." And so Neji is pretty much convinced that him being more prodigy of the Hyuga makes him more better than Naruto, despite Naruto knowing wood style. Neji just believes that they overhype Naruto's power. And so as Naruto gets angry and sees Neji's way, Naruto proclaims, when they get into a fight, he goes, "After this, I'm gonna change the thought of the Hyuga. Even you. It pretty irritates me that you look down upon your clan like that. That's stupid. Everything's defined by what? Destiny. And if that's the case, I hold the biggest destiny of the entire Hidden Leaf within me right now. I am the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails." And this shocks everyone that doesn't know. It's like, what? And Neji's like, huh? Naruto goes, "Destiny. I had a destiny forced upon me at birth. If it wasn't for me, all of you would be dead. And you guys look, and everyone looks down upon me. And they're just like looking at Naruto, and Sasuke is actually quite shocked at Naruto's pain. He goes, yeah, I didn't have a family. Yeah, I didn't have no one. But in having that, growing up like that, being looked down upon, do you know what that's like? You talk about destiny. Naruto gets really angry, and his chakra begins to manifest around him. Really aggro, and cracks the ground, and Neji sees this. Naruto goes, destiny, huh? Destiny. You've really pissed me off, Neji. And what happens is, as the Proctor senses Naruto's massive aggro and tensei, everyone senses it. And the ground starts to shake, and the ground's cracking, shaking. Neji sees this like, incredible. There's a massive amount of chakras coming out just by mere emotions alone. Naruto's looking at Neji and goes, what's the matter? He goes, are you scared? And Neji looks at Naruto, and he goes, well, fine. He activates Byakugan, and as he activates the Byakugan, he instantly sees just a big ass gap. And as he's caught off guard by just the massive chakra Naruto has, the Proctor says, begin. Naruto instantly blitzes towards Neji, destroys all the ground that's around him. Naruto goes, let's just state, you're a Hyuga and knows how to do taijutsu right. Naruto instantly begins to fight Neji, and Lee's watching. He's like, incredible, I want to see this. The prodigy of the Hyuga versus literally Naruto of the wood style. Naruto's looking at, and Lee's like, incredible. Sasuke's looking on, it's like, let's see how this fight goes. And then what happens is, as Neji begins to fight Naruto and taijutsu, he still believes he's better by trying to block Naruto's chakra pass, but every time he goes to hit Naruto near his chakra pass, Naruto is able to move his hand slightly to the left or to the right, to which wherever Neji hands approach, to enable Naruto to be able to dodge Neji's attacks without Neji thinking that he missed. So Neji believes he's getting all of Naruto's pressure points, but Naruto's moving way more faster than Neji to grasp. And as they enter into a point where Neji's starting to do his 1 palm, 2 palm, 3, like all the way to 64 palms, Naruto's dodging them all. And as Neji gets to 64 palms, Naruto catches Neji's hand immediately and flips him, kicks him in the face. And Neji's shocked. Everyone's shocked. And as Neji recovers, Naruto runs up to him. Neji instantly starts to do a rotation. When Naruto sees this, jumps away. And as he jumps away, Naruto jumps down. He instantly rushes at Neji again, to which Neji instantly increases his rotation. And when Naruto sees this, he goes, rotation. He watches that and he goes, if he's going to do that, then I shall go the same. Naruto instantly begins to move the same direction as Neji spins. So if Neji spins counterclockwise, Naruto's running that speed. As Neji begins to spin, Naruto uses body flicker to also increase the speed, running around Neji. So as Neji spins around, all he sees is a Naruto looking right at him. And Neji's like, what the? And Naruto goes, I just really think it's going to help you. Naruto instantly body flickers within Neji's chakra barrier that he places. Naruto goes, your defense is weak. Slams his fist around Neji's gut. He goes, your idea of destiny is weak. Punches Neji right in the face, which makes him close his eyes, and he begins to bleed out his nose. Naruto grabs Neji's throat, picks up Neji off the ground immediately. And as Naruto does this, and this is more in the blink of an eye. Kakashi barely saw this. Hiyashi Hyuga, because he has a Byakugan, he can see it really well, you know. Sasuke had to activate the Sharingan to see this fight, or see Naruto's movements. Guy can see because Guy's just amazing. The third Hokage is amazing, and Orochimaru is shocked just how great Naruto is. Remember, he's the Kazekage, hidden anyway. But as Naruto holds Neji up in the sky, Naruto goes, you're pathetic, very pathetic. You're the prodigy of the Hyuga. You had the goal to put down Hinata, and look at you. You lose way more miserable than she did. She put up such a better fight, and she didn't do it out of ego. She did it for her own sake. And Naruto goes, yeah, maybe Hinata, maybe not a Hyuga prodigy, but I'll defend her any day when it comes to bastards like you. Naruto chokes his throat and he goes, so maybe the problem with you is, it's not the Hyuga, it's you. Naruto instantly throws Neji up, and without even hesitating, Naruto does a spin kick, kicking Neji right in the guts, flying Neji right into the wall. And as Neji hits the wall, Naruto goes, wood style. Tree instantly wraps around Neji's arms on the wall and pull him out. Naruto goes, Proctor, he's done. And they're shocked to see this, and as the Proctor calls Naruto 1, everyone's like, yeah! in there. Everyone's shocked, and this is just the beginning of the first tuning exams. This is not their last tuning exams. And as Naruto walks up, Hinata is slightly injured. She's not brutally injured, but she's slightly injured, and she thanks Naruto for defending her honor because she heard what Neji was saying about her. And just like a cannon, Naruto's own form of Talk no Jutsu gets through to Neji to the point where Hiyashi Hyuga changes, pretty similar to Kennen. So that's still gonna go down. And so what happens is when Gaara saw that fight, he just saw how versatile this boy was. This boy that knows what the wood element, an element so dangerous that all tail beasts could barely stand up to it. Not even the famed Sharingan Madara Uchiha could barely stand up to it. And this boy right here is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. He is just like me. Because what happens, Gaara heard Naruto's story, and he heard that Naruto went through his own pain just like him, and this shocked Gaara. Shocked Gaara to his core. Unlike how Naruto did in Kennen, how Naruto had to beat it into Gaara, Gaara is trembling at the thought of hearing that someone else has gone through the same pain as he has gone through, but he's come out the strongest person. He's used that hatred, that negative look, to make him something far beyond what he is. Naruto fully changed the destiny that was laid in front of him, and Gaara can't believe it. He is so amazed. Like his whole ideals changed in his mind the moment he heard Naruto speak. Kankuro and Tamari see this, and so as Gaara enters the fight, in the beginning, the fight goes near towards the cannon, up until the point where Lee begins to open the gates. Now, when Naruto sees Lee open the gate, at first when Naruto first buzzed out there, when Lee took off the weights, that's how fast and strong he was, and this made Naruto so happy to know that he fought someone this strong and that they actually have so much more to give. And as Lee instantly increases to the first gate, second gate, third gate, and just like in Canon, Gaara still manages to get Lee, but instead of breaking Lee's arms or legs, instead Gaara sweeps Lee and makes a giant fist that slams Lee into the ground. It bruises his ribs and makes him get a collapsed lung, but Lee doesn't lose a leg or an arm. He just gets put in hospital for a bit. Gaara, as I said, Naruto's own words changed Gaara without even them fighting in this what if. And so as Gaara does that, Kankuro and Tamari are shocked that Gaara didn't go all bloodlust or crazy. Instead, Gaara used his sand to pick up Lee and Gaara walks away and goes, "Thank you for the fight." He walks away, and as Naruto sees this, he sees the mental conflict that's going on within Gaara. Everyone is shocked. From there, pretty much everyone gets sorted out into their month of, training. Naruto sees Neji, and Neji apologizes to Naruto, much more early than canon, upon his notion of destiny. Naruto just states, as long as we're friends and we can get stronger together and build a unity group when it comes to the Hidden Leaf, then yeah, I'm fine with that, Neji. I'll accept any form of apology. And Neji goes, thank you, Naruto. And what happens is Naruto and Neji become good friends from there. And what happens is Neji gets more motivated to help Hinata get stronger, way more motivated, because he sees, Neji notices how much Hinata has an affinity and attraction towards Naruto, and that Naruto is not brushing her off and likes her too. So Neji slowly but surely helps find the worth in Hinata in the sense when it comes to fighting. And so what happens is Naruto goes off for a month of training, and Sasuke, because he's so evil, aggro-intended, everything like that, Sasuke pushes his curse mark training. He chooses to train alone without Kakashi. Instead Orochimaru finds his opportunity to get to Sasuke, if you know what I mean. And so what happens is Orochimaru sends a snake to where Sasuke lives, and as that snake reaches Sasuke on his first day of his training anyway in the morning, Sasuke opens the scroll and sees a scroll and teaches Sasuke some few jutsus. As Sasuke sees this, at first he's like, what the? But then he realizes that someone wants me to get stronger. Fine, I shall. Sasuke goes away, and the instructions told Sasuke to pretty much feed into the hate. Use your anger, your hatred to pump into that curse mark. The curse mark will evolve and get stronger to the point where you'll either manifest extraordinary limbs, but you'll be in a near perfect sage mode state. And Sasuke, he has it in his mind, he needs to learn sage mode. He needs to learn it, because if Naruto has it, he needs it. He really does. And so he keeps in his mind Ryuji Cave. That's the one thing he remembers. White Snake, Ryuji Cave. And so when Sasuke begins to train for his month by himself, isolated, he pretty much masters the Sharingan, the 3-timer Sharingan in a way, and he's able to activate the Curse Mark stage 1 and 2, fully formed, where he grows the wings. And Sasuke develops his own lightning style, pretty similar to Kakashi's lightning blade. In fact, but it's not a Jidori, it's just a lightning jab Sasuke uses, but he mostly uses a lightning, does a similar lightning blade to Kakashi, but with his own kunai. Sasuke finds his own affinity to lightning, but it's a black lightning, and that's what Sasuke's lightning looks like, very powerful. And so that's pretty much Sasuke for the month. Now, Sakura, because she's not really there, she don't watch Sasuke because she sees that Sasuke is going into a dark route. So she goes off and just begins her own training, practicing basic chakra control and shadow clones. She wants to learn shadow clones, or just make one shadow clone at least, to be more useful in detecting and analyzing. But she finds, because Naruto and Sasuke are so powerful in the direct fighting and defense, she thinks about becoming a medical ninja earlier than canon. And so she begins to learn medical ninjutsus over that month of training. Well, actually, she continues to learn medical ninjutsu, and they'll play a big role in the future of Sakura's life. Now, for Naruto goes to the third Hokage and just simply tells him that if it's okay, he needs to go to a pretty much a secluded area to train his own abilities. And Naruto simply states that his abilities are going to be forcing the Nine-Tails Chakra, using the Nine-Tails Chakra. And the third Hokage is quite impressed that Naruto, in his own time, is doing this. And so the third Hokage smiles at Naruto, because for some reason he just sees it. He can't explain the third Hokage. Whenever he looks at Naruto now, he just sees Hashirama and Naruto. The happy, the go lucky, everything like that. Yeah, it's hard out. And so what happens, he goes, yeah, sure, Naruto. He allocates a special area towards Naruto to train, and he gets special training to make sure that the area stays only localized for him. But he also sends Naruto, if he's allowed to, he can send Naruto, I guess, to train with him. Naruto goes, it's alright, Lord Third, I'll have anyone that you can come to send, as long as it's not Ebisu Sensei. And what happens is, this makes him laugh, and Naruto goes, what about Yamato Sensei? And what happens is, the third Hokage just states that he's gone away on a mission. Naruto goes, oh, okay, my bad. And so what happens is, Naruto goes off and trains. But what he goes to train is mostly his Sage Art. Naruto practices going into Sage Art, moving or running, activating Sage Art without needing to close his eyes. All that bundle Naruto focuses. And not only that, he learns to focus some of the Nine-Tails Chakra even more, way more chakra than his canon counterpart. But what happens is, but Naruto doesn't need it, he's just learning. The fascination to learn. And as he's training, he's really interrupted by a man with white hair. When Naruto sees this, all he sees is like Tobirama in his mind, because Tobirama had white hair. But it's Jiraiya, of course, the legendary Sannin. And Jiraiya introduces himself and pretty much states to Naruto that I've been sent here by the old man to do some training with you, if you want. Naruto goes, you're one of the legendary Sannins? Incredible. Okay, yeah, I'm keen to train. And so what happened is Jiraiya goes, I heard you could use Sage Art. Naruto goes, yeah, I can. And he goes, would you like to see? And he goes, yes, I would like to see that action, Naruto. I find it very difficult to do, but I can use it. Naruto goes, he goes, what kind of Sage Art do you use anyway, Jiraiya Sensei? And Jiraiya goes, I use the power of the toads of Mount Miyaboku. And Naruto goes, oh, the mountain toads, interesting. And Naruto goes, I sent someone before. And he goes, oh? And he goes, what do you mean someone? He goes, a man that used snakes. His chakra seems oddly familiar. Seemed more similar to the Ryuji Cave chakra. And what happens is Jiraiya hears this, he's like, Orochimaru. And Naruto goes, yeah, the snake Sani, right? The white snake Sani. Yeah, I think I had a run-in, an encounter with him where I had to actually use a lot of chakra to get away. He got Sasuke, and that's why Sasuke's changed. Something about him is no longer Sasuke. And then what happened is Jiraiya asks Naruto, does he know how to do the summoning jutsu? Naruto goes, yeah, I know how to do the summoning jutsu, Jiraiya Sensei. And Jiraiya goes, do you want to do a toad summoning contract? And Naruto goes, yeah, okay. He does a toad summoning contract. He summons Gamabunta on his first go. But what happens is the moment Naruto summons Gamabunta, He doesn't teleport away or try to jump away and scare Naruto. The moment he senses the chakra in Naruto, when Gamabunta looks right at Naruto, Naruto opens his eyes and goes into sage mode. When Naruto sees Gamabunta, Gamabunta's like, incredible! Your body radiates perfect sage energy, as if you are nature itself. He puts down Naruto and goes, Jiraiya, pretty angry that I'm summoned, but at the same time, I'm quite happy to be a summoning toad for you. And Naruto smiles and goes, thank you. And he goes, what's your name anyway? And he goes, my name is Chief Toad, or Gamabunta. Naruto goes, cool, Chief Toad, I like that, that's awesome. And then what happens is, Gamabunta goes, well, I'm gonna go back now. Whenever you need me, Naruto, summon me and I'll be there to help. If not, I'll send one of my two brothers. Naruto goes, awesome. Gamabunta leaves and Jiraiya goes, I thought I'll actually have hard trouble with him, and you did all of that in one day? What can I teach you? And then Jiraiya realizes that Naruto is just absolutely perfect, he's strong, he can learn this jutsu. So Jiraiya pulls out a water bottle, a water balloon, fills it up, closes it off, and tells Naruto, do this. Naruto looks at it and he sees that Jiraiya pops the water balloon, and then he goes, here you go. And Naruto goes, what's the point of this? And Jiraiya goes, simply put, Jiraiya opens his hand and he makes a Rasengan. As Naruto sees this, he's like, whoa, the compression of chakra, the rotation is incredible. The chakra manipulation, everything, that's insane. And what happens is, Jiraiya's like, he's like, yeah, you're actually quite right. The rotation, the chakra control, the compression, everything. Wow, this kid's smart. And so what happens is, as Naruto practices it takes him a day to pop the water balloon, because he's not as determined as he is in canon to pop it, because he learns a lot real fast. It's more about taking his time. He's starting to get one with himself when it comes to nature, so he's not trying to rush or force any form of jutsu, because he already has a lifetime of knowledge of jutsu, especially wood style, water style, and earth style. Naruto can use those individually. And so what happens is, as Naruto practices, he easily pops the water balloon in one day, he pops the rubber ball in one day, gaining the same principle. It's the creating the Rasengan itself is the thing that Naruto finds hardest at first, and this takes Naruto the whole month to master. And why I state the whole month, and what I mean mastered, Naruto mastered the Rasengan near to the point of the Shippuden arc, where Naruto can expand the Rasengan into a slightly bigger Rasengan, where we add more to damage. So Naruto, by the whole 1 month time skip, Naruto easily mastered. Well, he mastered Rasengan to the point where it's Jiraiya level, not super big one, but powerful Rasengan. And Jiraiya shocked. Took Minato 4 years. Took Jiraiya a couple of months. Took Naruto technically 3 weeks, but just for the argument's sake, a month to make Jiraiya feel better. And so as Naruto heads into the stadium, he is instantly met by Sasuke. Sasuke looking at Naruto with such evil intent, such hatefulness in his eyes. He tells Naruto, if me and you are in the final, Naruto, understand I am not holding back. Naruto goes, what the hell is wrong with you, Sasuke? Ever since you got bitten by that snake, man, you've changed. Naruto grabs Sasuke and pulls him over and realizes that the curse mark on his neck is glowing, or kind of glowing, and Naruto goes, it's that damn negative chakra within you. Turn around so I can use a jutsu to extract it. Sasuke grabs Naruto and goes, what the hell do you know? What the hell do you carrying away? Pushes Naruto away. He goes, the hell with you. Naruto looks at Sasuke and it's a real hatred between them. Sasuke has a Sharingan activated, and as Naruto and Sasuke stare at each other, Kakashi appears and goes, that's enough from both of you. You guys are on the same team. You're not fighting here. Naruto goes, Kakashi Sensei, I actually wasn't going to fight. He actually came to me in a negative approach. I just asked what's wrong with him. And Kakashi goes, we'll speak about this later, Naruto. Sasuke looks away from Kakashi, goes, whatever. Jumps up away, and Kakashi's like, what the? And so what happens is, as Naruto and then wait and watch, Naruto watches, what's his name? Shikamaru and Tamaru's fight. And what happens is, when it comes to Sasuke vs Gaara, because Kabuto pretty much pulled out, there's no fight for Naruto, because he's already beaten Neji, practically. there's Sound Ninja there, but that's a photo fight. He also practically left as well. He left the tuning exams. So it's pretty much a 3-way fight between Naruto, Gaara, and Sasuke. Well, the third Hokage allows it anyway, because he wants to see how this fight between the three will go. At the time, actually, it was technically brought up by the fourth Kazekage, or Orochimaru, but everyone don't know, for them to fight 3 ways, and third Hokage goes, well, it's not unheard of, and he will agree to it, as long as each of them fight each other individually, no matter what. Naruto and Sasuke are no longer in the team in this fight. And they both agree, and so the proctor gets notified of the rules. And so after Tamari and Shikamaru's fight, and Tamari winning, she goes to, well, advances to her own kind of preliminary. But Naruto, Sasuke, and Gaara enter into the stage immediately. Gaara activates his sand, begins to dig his sand up onto the ground, and has the sand envelop. Sasuke, without even hesitating, activates his 3-Tome Sharingan full power, and he also has his curse mark starting to appear. When Naruto looks at them, he's like, this is going to be interesting. I feel that they're going to be gunning only for me. Oh well, I hope they're prepared for this. As Naruto is seeing there squaring off against them, the Nine-Tails goes to him, I hope you are ready, Naruto. And Naruto goes, Nine-Tails? And he goes, you're right, there's one of us within him. They have one over there. And not only that brat Uchiha, something is different. He has an evil power within him. Naruto goes, yeah, I feel it too. I really do. And after I beat him, I'll seal it up fully. And Nine-Tails like, that's exactly how you guys deal with it. Sealing and locking things away. Naruto goes, I'm not going to seal it and lock it in his body. I'm going to seal it within a wood jutsu and lock it away permanently. And Nine-Tails like, you could do that? Naruto goes, you'll see. And as Naruto looks on, he goes, well, if everyone's getting into their full power, Sasuke actually fully starts to power up, having lightning chakra, black lightning chakra appear on his hands. Gaara sees this, he has his hands unfolded. He begins to lift sand around him, pretty much doing like a kind of sandstorm around him. And Naruto instantly flexes his chakra, with slightly gold chakra or orange chakra envelops around him. Not because of the Nine-Tails, that's just what his chakra looks like. And it cracks the ground. And as Naruto does this, he looks at them, and the ground begins to crack, and roots slowly start to appear. And as all of them steal off each other, 1, 2, 3. And as the proctor is about to say, begin, this is where Dr. Ko is going to finish this spot off. Now this is where I'm going to end this, okay guys? I hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content, and follow me on Instagram, to which I'll leave the link in the description below, and part 1 as well, so you guys can also watch that if you haven't watched this already. I don't know why you watched this full episode without going to it, but yeah. Well, without further ado guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.